Even if you knew no English at all, but you could watch the video and start hearing the right sounds at the right places, and those words come up again and again, and okay, now I need to put on my shoes.
Yeah.
You have to go through being nervous to then not be nervous.
Right.
Like how to learn the language as quickly as possible. Okay.
So how would you explain comprehensible input to like someone new to the idea?
I think it's like almost how you would talk to a baby. Patient.
Like a feeding them.
A little bit, yeah, it's very gentle.
Gently, yes.
But it's also very descriptive. And it's, pairing a visual with the language. So in your brain you can see what the word means. Lots of ways to express how you feel in a language. So I guess comprehensible input is showing you lots of different simple ways that you can express what you're seeing.
Yeah. And also
Even if you knew no English at all, but you could watch the video and start hearing the right sounds at the right places, and hear how a sentence is structured, and like the intonation or like the melody of the speech. So you can practice how words are meant to sound, and then slowly you'll see those words come up again and again, and you'll tie that word or that verb or that adjective to what you can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You think we should focus more on comprehensible input? Some of my students ask me if things are not comprehensible, would it be okay for them to watch?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everything
is helpful.
Yeah. Anything that you're interested in is going to be helpful because it'll be motivating.
Yeah.
So if you're really interested in movies or you're interested in, I don't know, a type of science or history as a podcast, even if you don't know everything that they're saying, it's still going to be interesting to try and learn about.
Yeah.
Because you want to get to know that topic.
Yeah.
So everything is helpful, but comprehensible input is made as that is really for study.
It doesn't feel too hard, so a lot of people can keep going. Like if it's too hard, then some people they lose motivation.
Yeah.
And then they just like give up or they stop watching like altogether.
Yeah, I think it's an in-between. So your study and like your grammar and learning like the rules of English, and then watching a movie which is just completely fast talking English and like complex.
Like so overwhelming for some people.
This is a nice like middle ground to kind of train your ear to hear the language and to see it and say it back, and hopefully understand a bit more each time, so then you can kind of graduate onto understanding a whole movie.
Yes.
Yeah. I think something I do is I'll watch a video twice.
Yes.
So I'll watch it first, either first with the subtitles, and then I can feel myself reading.
Sure.
And I try not to do that. And then I'll watch it with Japanese subtitles.
Yeah.
And then I feel myself reading.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch it again with no subtitles.
Yeah.
But then I do know what's happening in the video.
Right.
So it's easier to watch. So I think it's maybe feeling a little uncomfortable is a good thing. Because it means that you're learning something new each time.
Yeah. So that's why I tell my members to watch the video, like watch videos without subtitles first, and then later on they can check what they meant, or they can watch the videos one more time with English subtitles on. Because like I think it might not be a problem for advanced learners because they can they are good at multitasking already, so they can read and listen at the same time. For me, I can read and listen at the same time, no problem. But for beginners and intermediate levels, they want to do that at the same time, but most of the times they focus more on reading.
I think also if you're a beginner, you're a beginner.
Yeah, sure.
So
Beginner.
of course you can't read and listen at the same time.
That's
It's really
too much
hard
for them.
Yeah. But you like, if even just a little every day, you will get to a point where you are able to read and listen at the same time, and you will get to a point where you can understand things without the subtitles, but it doesn't happen
Overnight.
on day one.
Rather than, oh, I learned this expression before, or oh, now I can hear this expression, but they focus more on what they lack.
Yeah. Oh, I think that seems like because it sounds like they're all really hard workers and really good at studying.
It's like we have
And it's
so
hard on
high
you.
expectations.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're so hard on you. You can all relax. Particularly if you want to come to Australia.
Yeah.
You can give yourself a break. You're doing better than than you think. So, I think it's a mindset.
Yeah, it's just a mindset. Like looking back, I also used to beat myself up over like little mistakes.
No.
Like, I learned this word, but why couldn't I remember this?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I do that too. It's like I know this word and I knew it an hour ago, and now I'm having a conversation and I don't know the word.
It's all part of the
now,
process.
Look, it's like you're fluent. So it happens. You just had to work at it every day for a long time.
Go through that process.
Yeah. It will get a lot easier.
Yes.
I think, how can I know English tomorrow?
Improve fast.
Well, okay. I think comprehensible input is the best thing. I mean, that's why I wanted to make my videos, because I know that they've helped me learn really, really, really fast. And it's not about learning fast or like getting to the end. I think taking the idea of being fluent out of your head is helpful, because that could mean anything.
Right.
You know? I think that
what does that mean?
What
like
does it mean?
getting fluent, what does that mean?
Yeah, and there's so many levels of being in a different culture and understanding customs, and it's unachievable. So I think forgetting about fluency and doing a bit every day of something comprehensible is really going to help learn a language faster. And mimicking, shadowing back, so your mouth can feel what it's like to speak the words before you have to go and speak to someone else is really helpful. And my other thing is that
what is that?
I would, in your house, I do this too. I label everything in my house in Japanese that I'm learning, but I would say for English. So if you need to learn more vocab, particularly for beginners, every day you go to boil a kettle, you have kettle and to boil.
Okay.
So you can just say it to yourself as you walk around the house. And that way you're not sitting down to study, but kind of everything you do, you can make a memory of that word and that action. So that's like comprehensible input as well. I think that's really helpful.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. So you probably gain a lot of vocabulary in your daily life.
And things you use every day. So they might not be on the word list for your textbook or the level A1 or A2 English, but it's something you would say every day. So I think that's going to be really
how
you
helpful.
Learn fast. I think.
How do you say this in English? Silly question, wise answer.
Oh, that's how you say it.
That's how you say it? Oh,
yeah.
nice. A silly question, Wisen. So
Yeah, sure.
I think we've covered listening enough, so maybe we should move on to speaking.
Yeah. Recording themselves
Yeah.
and hearing it back. And I think that's like speaking to themselves,
Yeah, yeah.
like around the house, like.
do you do
putting
that
on
in Japanese?
Yeah, I try. I sound crazy.
Like
But-
how? Can you show us like how to speak
Well-
Japanese at home?
Well, I mean, so for English, if I was about to like come and see you today, I need to check the train times. So out loud, I would say,
Ah,
"What time is the train coming?" And I would have to open up my train
Yeah.
app, and then I would say the time in English.
yeah.
And then I was like, okay, now I need to put on my shoes.
Yeah.
Now my shoes are on. It's time to go. Like really basic sentences. But if you're
So
a bit
start
more
with the basic.
Start
Yeah.
with the basics, and even if it's just, I put on my shoe, I have my
Yes.
bag.
That's
My
actually
phone
not
in my
easy
bag.
for beginners. You know, that's not easy.
Oh, but
Yeah.
but to build up to that, even just
Yeah.
do two things.
Yeah,
One
like
thing.
a walk to
Yeah, just
the bus
walk.
station. Yeah,
Walk, drive,
yeah,
sit.
yeah.
Even just that. Because then the next time you're on the train, you could say, sit on a seat.
Yeah.
And then the next time you're on a train, you could say, I'm sitting on a seat
Yeah.
on the train.
Yeah.
And you just build up
Build
a
up.
little.
Yeah.
So,
But a lot of people, they feel nervous
yeah.
when speaking. Any tips?
I
on
think
that?
my tip is just, that's okay.
That's okay.
You will be nervous,
Yeah.
but you have to go through being nervous to then not be
Right,
nervous.
right. Because I think a lot of people, they feel nervous because they're worried if other people might judge you by that.
I
Yeah.
understand because I get nervous
Yeah.
speaking another language, but I think if you can find a friend to practice with, or even just to yourself, recording yourself, you won't get to not be nervous. You won't be able to be confident speaking until you've been nervous speaking for a little bit.
We cannot
Yeah.
we cannot skip that part. Like we have
No,
to
you
go
gotta-
through that part.
Yes.
Yeah.
So better to get that out of the way, and then you'll become a little bit more confident,
Yeah.
a little bit more,
yeah.
and then you'll speak to someone for the first time,
Yeah.
or you'll order something, or and that'll be pretty nerve-wracking. You'll be nervous, but then that's fine, and then you'll do another one, and that'll
It's
be
an
fun.
ongoing process.
Yeah. And I think maybe the other person, if you're really scared that someone's going to judge you or feel that you're doing the wrong thing, I think, I don't know, I often find that that person is maybe not thinking about it as much as you're thinking about
Right.
it.
They're busy with their
They
lives.
have a lot of
Yeah.
things going on, so they're probably not thinking about it as much as you're thinking about it.
Yeah. Final question. If you could give one piece of advice to English learners, what would it be?
I think, having spoken to you now, I think it's that you need to, they need to give themselves a break.
Yeah.
It's okay to relax. It's English. It's you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Particularly if you're coming to Australia,
Yeah.
it's pretty relaxed here, and no one's thinking too hard about your English skills necessarily. Or I think they were just happy that you tried. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah, relax.
Relax. Okay, relax.
And it's fun. It's fun to learn a language.
Yeah,
So,
just enjoy the process.
yeah, that's a better way to say it.
I just wanted to give you guys a quick message. In the video, I kept saying that you need to relax and enjoy the process, but I know that's easier said than done. I think everybody who's learning a language feels the same way. So yeah, so you are not alone if you feel that way. That's normal. But I'm not saying that you have to go through that phase all by yourself. You are struggling, like keep giving up. I would say join a community, join a study group, a class, language exchange, whatever works best for you. There's plenty of help out there. Yeah, that's why I'm here on YouTube, to support you and to guide you through the process. I'm always rooting for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. How do I wrap this up?
Thanks for talking. Thanks for talking with me.
Okay, so thanks for
Thanks for doing this interview, talking with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks for talking with me, Lauren.
Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you.
Sorry if I spoke for so long.
No. I loved it. Yes.
Sometimes I don't know if I'm rambling or if
I ramble all the time.
Good, okay.
I rambled just before. I didn't know how to wrap up the videos. I
That's
rambled.
okay, you can cut that out.
Cut.